Well, dear students, today we are going to attempt the activity, that is the language activity named the noun. As we know it, a noun is a word used to name a person, place, thing, quality, or an action. For example, Plato was an influential philosopher in ancient Greece. Now, what is Plato here? Plato is name of a person. So, it is a noun is this sentence. The noun Plato refers to a particular philosopher, but the noun philosopher might be applied to any other philosopher as well. Similarly, Greece refers to a particular country, but the noun country may refer to any country. We call Plato and Greece proper nouns and philosopher and country as common nouns. It means the common noun is which may be common to all, which may be common to the other things. Now comes the types of noun. As we know, the first type of noun is a common noun. Common noun, a noun that denotes any or all member of a class. Any class, anything which comes to a group or a class, this is known as common noun. It is the name given in common to a person or thing of same class or kind. Common here means general, unspecified categories, that is girl, king, country, etc. Then comes the proper noun. A noun that denotes a particular thing is known as a proper noun. It is the name of a particular person or a place. Now the question arises that which place or which particular person comes in a proper noun. So now we define it is always written with capital letter. The main significance, the main sign of a proper noun is that the first letter is capital. And to distinguish them from common noun, Meena, Delhi, India, in all these words we see that the first word is proper, first word of this proper noun is capital letter. Proper nouns are sometimes used as common nouns. Sometimes these may be used as common nouns also. Kalidas is also called the Shakespeare of India. It means Shakespeare implies the greatest dramatist and not just the name of an individual. It means we have converted this noun into proper noun. Then comes collective noun. What is collective noun? A collective noun is a noun that is singular in form but is used for a group of people or things. Whenever any noun which takes into account all the category, all the group of people or all the things, for example, crowd, mob, team, army, fleet, jury, flock, herd, family, parliament, committee, nation, cabinet, choir, regiment, congregation, staff, school, etc. Now some of the examples are also given below. Team India stands for victory. A herd of cattle was grazing in the field. The committee has given its decision. Now Team India, a herd of cattle, and committee, these are all collective nouns because they represent the collectiveness. Then fourth category of noun is the abstract noun. It is name used for things you can't see or touch. This abstract noun is very abstract in nature, means that we can't touch it, we can't see it, but we can feel it, we can visualize it, such as a quality, an action or a state. Now examples: quality, goodness, greatness, kindness, honesty, bravery, cowardice, etc. These are all abstract nouns. Action belongs to movement, punishment, etc. State of abstract noun, happiness, childhood, youth. So these are all abstract nouns. The name of various streams of arts and science, grammar, music, dance, chemistry, physics, these are all abstract nouns because we can visualize it, we can feel it them, we can sense them, but we cannot touch them. They are not physical in nature. Now comes to exercise. Form abstract noun from the following adjectives. Now adjectives are given. So we are to make abstract nouns of these adjectives. Broad, breadth; wide, width; happy, happiness; vacant, vacancy; brave, bravery; novel, novelty; ignorant, ignorance; dark, darkness. So these are all forms of abstract nouns from adjectives. So dear students, I hope we have read in brief the noun, what is a noun, what are kinds of noun, what are types of noun. So types of noun means the various characters, the various abstracts of the nouns. So we summarize this chapter as a noun is a name of a person or a thing or a place. And types of noun, first is common noun, then is proper noun, then is collective noun, and then is abstract noun. And you may do these exercises at home by forming nouns, abstract nouns from adjectives, from verbs, etc., etc. Thank you. This is for today. Thanks.